Hey everyone, so I thought today I would see what the mobile live stream was like. So you're gonna have to bear with me because I haven't got a clue what I am doing with this right now. So if you just bear with me, and can you let me know if you can, oh, I can see some people are there, that's fantastic. Hey Danny, Jonathan, Russian, that's great. I just thought I would see if I could get this to work, because that way I can move around the fish tanks and not just do it sat at a desk where obviously we're not moving around, we can't see the tank. So hi Vanessa, hey Susan, good to see you. I'll just do some mods here. Okay, so I see that the chat disappears, so that's not good, but there we go, I think I've got it back now. So yeah, so I just thought I would try this and see if this would work, especially with the mobile, because like I say, I can actually move around, which is great because I can show you the different fish, I can turn the camera around, so hopefully that will work much better. Thank you, the Crazy Pet, for saying I love your videos. Thank you very much. That's great. So it looks like the chat disappears, so hopefully it's not going to disappear too much, that I'll be able to keep up with it, because like I say, this is a completely different experience for me. So thank you for joining me. Like I say, it was just an impromptu to see if I could get it to work. Hey Ethan, what's up? Yeah, Danny, I can, oh, you vanished. I was going to say I can add you. Okay, there we go. I think that's it. I think that was it. I'm not sure. So I was going to say I'll show you some of the tanks. This is our 75, still looking good, still looking really good. We've just added 2 more of the Denison barbs, which is great. Yes, Susan, I am trying to get techie, but I am not very good at it. Anything to do with a computer and programs, I'm not too bad, but anything to do with YouTube, I really need help. I am telling you, I am just not good at all. Hey Leanne from the UK, show us some of your beta fish. I'm just trying to find one. Here is Joy, this one is Joy, there is Shelley to the right there, hopefully that's the right on your screen. I'm not sure if this reverses it round. I can't see the others. Looks like the others are hiding right now. So yes, those barbs are really, really good. Oh, there's another one, here she comes. I don't know where the others are, they must be hiding. They all have their territories, so they all sort of hide during the day, and then when they feel like you feel like you're underwater, well that's good. That's really good. Yeah, they do all have their own territories, and then obviously when they think food is about, they often come out, but I am missing a few and I can't see them. Oh, there's one there. No, these aren't koi betas. No, this one here I think is probably metallic. This one's called Faith, and this one I'm actually not sure what she is. What is the fish with the stripe? You mean these, Susan? Are they the ones you're talking about? They're called Denison barbs. They also are known for by roseline sharks, and also they've got another name as well, but it escapes me. Redline torpedo barbs, that's the other name. They have quite a lot of different names. They do need a large tank though, and they need to be in minimum groups of 5, because they do get about 5 to 6 inches in length, so they do get really big, and they're fast swimmers as well, but they keep themselves to themselves. They're not particularly very nippy. They can be with each other, but they're not with the other fish at all. So so they do make good tank mates. But yeah, D-E-N-I-S-O-N, I think. They are very colourful. When they're young, sometimes they're not. We've got younger ones, but they're colouring up really, really nicely. So yeah, I'm very happy with them. We used to have them a long time ago, and they did get to about 6 inches. So will a single beta fish do well in a 16 gallon with no other fish? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They look like pretty size. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they actually do. Sometimes people do mistake them, but they're not. They're obviously a completely different type of fish, but very often people will mistake them for Siamese algae eaters, or even flying fox. They've actually been sold at PetSmart. I've seen them being sold as flying fox, and to me they look nothing like flying fox, but I guess it depends. If maybe if they're washed out, then I guess you could say that they might do. So let me show you the goldfish. You have to excuse all the glares. Now is not that good of a time really for doing this because I do get a lot of glare, but do I find that tanks are cheaper in the USA than in the UK? You know what, I am so out of touch that I wouldn't like to say. I've been here now I think 12 years, so I couldn't really tell you, but I know when we were in the UK it was an expensive hobby, but yeah, it can be, and I do think that going by everything I've read, it does look like the prices here are cheaper, especially with the $1 per gallon sale. So do I have an axolotl? No, I don't. That's not something that I have. But these are they're all hoping to be fed, but they've not long been fed. So maybe next time I will do a feeding of them, maybe. That's a terrible idea. The shrimp will be eaten. Yeah, usually betta fish will eat shrimp, although I've not experienced that, but the shrimp that are in with one of my betta fish, he is extremely old and very, very docile, so he doesn't bother with them at all. Would I be interested in axolotls in a year or two from now? I doubt it, maybe, but I doubt it. They're not something that really appeal to me, so I doubt very much. How many goldfish in a 20 gallon? I would say no more than one. Usually the general rule is one goldfish per 20 gallons and then 10 gallons thereafter. So this one here, it really doesn't show up just how big he actually is. He is probably about 6 to 8 inches in length. So if you imagine that in a, let me just take you over here, in that there's not a great deal of room. This is a 20 gallon long now, and to me the thought of even just one of those in there would just be not enough space at all. So this is our 20 gallon long, and right now, in fact, actually, that we had some sad news in this one. I don't know if you guys remember Murphy, the Dumbo placotte that we rescued a little while ago. Well, he actually died a few days ago. We have no idea what happened. We found one night he was just acting sort of slightly strange, nothing major, but he just didn't seem to want to eat, and then the next morning he was dead. So it was really, really sad, but at the end of the day he did get off to an extremely bad start. So I was so upset because I thought, you know, we'd rescued him, he'd had a good life, and then all of a sudden he was dead, and oh, it was awful. But he was in with shrimp and didn't bother with them whatsoever. But yeah, he was too young to die. We reckoned he was probably about a year by the time we'd had him, I think 4 or 5 months. No, I think 6 months. And so yeah, he was probably about a year, but even so, that's still way too young to have died. And there was just no obvious reason. There was just nothing outwardly showing, so I don't know if there was any I really don't know what happened, but it was just really sad. So right now the shrimp have got this tank all to themselves, or well, this side of the tank all to themselves, and then Henry is in this side, but the shrimp can actually go through because the divider does have holes. I am so sorry for the glare, guys. There's not a lot I can do about that. But Henry is our extremely old betta, and so he doesn't do a great deal of swimming. So he's just sort of got that side. And in fact, this is the tank we're going to completely redecorate at the weekend, and obviously we're going to video all that, so that will be really, really good. We're going to completely take everything out and start from scratch, and it's going to be our breeding for profit tank, so hopefully it will work out for us. And I think we're probably going to leave Henry in there just because, like I say, he doesn't swim very much and he's been in here for a long time. So how long have you kept a fish, and betta in particular? We have kept fish for, I would say, probably 20 plus years now, and betta fish, we've probably always had betta fish. I would say at least maybe 15 of those 20 years. So yeah, we've had them a long time. So hey Tyler, you're editing a video right now, that's really good. Henry is cute, but he is really showing his age, So Yes, Murphy did die, sadly. No idea what happened. He was just off one day and then the next day he'd passed away. So yeah, bettas do rule. They are such a cool fish. Let me see if I can show you. This one never shows up well on camera. So let me just see if I can get this one. Let me turn it around. This one here, this is Theo. He's not one we show very often. Let me try closing the blind and see if that'll help. Oh, there we go. He is he's a stunning boy. He's predominantly like black, and then he's got a little blue, and then he's got the red, obviously. So he was labelled a koi, but obviously koi are not supposed to have blue in them. So in theory, he's not a koi. He's probably just a marble, but he's not true koi. But like I say, we call him a koi, but he's not. He's really just a marble. And in fact, if you saw the way he was when we first got him, he just he looked nothing like he does now. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So this is half the divided tank, and oh, excuse me. So yeah, it's so today was actually really exciting. I don't know if any of you watched our last video, the saving the money, and how we said that we were going to get some merchandise. Well, some of it arrived today. I don't know whether you can see that. Can you see that? And this is the start of what we're doing. Life's better with pets, and then it's got the little fish as the what's it called, the comma for the lives. So these are going to be available very, very soon. I will put a link in the description box of this video, because they are actually available now, but we've not been putting the link out. And we've done many different colours, and we've done different styles. We've also done one that says life's better with fish instead of pets. So there's the two different varieties as well. So super comfortable, really, really nice. What colours? We've done several different colours. I can't really remember. I know we've done a black, we've done a grey, I think we've done a green, obviously this one purple. I think they may be available worldwide, but I'm not 100% sure. They go from small to I think a 2XL, or it might even be a 3XL, I can't remember. But I think that yeah, it was a small all the way up to 2XL, I think. So but yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. I wasn't sure how it would turn out or what it would look like, but I do think that it looks really good. So so yeah, really, really pleased. So the mug, I think, is due to come the beginning of next week. So once I've got the mug as well, and I'm actually going to do a video. So what's this? A lot of koi bettas you find in pet shops end up having colour patches gradually spread. Ah, the comments keep vanishing. Let me try again. There we go. Stable line koi limes are hard to find. Many end up with just plain marbles. Yeah, I do think that's the case. I do actually plan on breeding, and I do want to do a koi line. So I'm hoping that we can sort of maybe try and stabilise, but I think that's going to be really, really difficult. So Tyler's Tank Centre discovered your channel yesterday. Yeah, that is a good channel. Go on over and check her out. Will I ever do a meet and greet? I doubt it. I don't know. I doubt it though. But I won't say never. I try not to say never to anything, but sometimes that's, you know, who knows. But Joey from DIY had 45 goldfish in a 375-gallon tank. Is that right? Yes, I think he did have 45. I know that they've gone now, but yeah, he did have, I think it was 45. I think you're right with that, in a 375-gallon. Yeah, so you want a Life with Pets beta? Yeah, okay. Well, it's going to be a while. It is going to be a while before we get oh, thank you, Susan, thank you very much. Yeah, I think the link actually to the t-shirts on the store has changed, because I have just changed everything. So so I will put a link to the t-shirts in the description of this video when it's done. Yeah, I think it will take a lot of selective breeding, that's for sure. What fish would you recommend for beginners? I would say betta fish, or just easy community fish. Betta fish are easy as long as you set the tank up right, which is obviously one that's big enough with a filter and heater, and as long as you keep up with regular maintenance, then I do think that they are an easy pet. I tell you what, let's go take a look at Minnie. Minnie is out here. All the slime has gone. I've actually been, oh, excuse the glare everywhere, I've actually been adding more things in because of doing this tank. So we have 7 right now, Danny, and we're planning on setting up a few more. So 7 at the moment. Thank you, Susan. Boy, are you on the ball. Thank you so much. Yeah, that is the link, I think. So if you go check that out, you'll be able to see them on there. You'd also be able to buy them because it has actually gone live. So you would be able to get them. Yeah, I do live in the States. Yeah. So here's Minnie. Here's our beautiful girl. How many peas should I feed goldfish per week? We usually do it 2 to 3 times a week. That's typically what we do, but everyone's different. Every fish's diet is different as well. But yeah, 2 to 3 times a week. As you can see, no slime. I am so relieved it is all gone. And the dwarf hairgrass is growing as well. I really didn't think it would, but it is. And we've got some dragonstone. So all this stuff is actually soaking because it's part of what we're going to be using in the new tank setup. So that should be fun. I'm really looking forward to doing that. So the floating plant is yeah, my cholla wood didn't get fungus. I missed that. These comments go ever so quick. The floating plant is actually a mixture of things. I think it's anacharis, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, and then there's some, I'm not sure what the moss is, I think it's willow moss. I need to find out. It came when I got the shrimp and I just put it in. Didn't expect it to do anything, but it actually is growing. So this is doing really well. It was all put in that pot there and it all came out every time I do a water change. So I've just let it float and it is really, really doing well. So yeah, it's growing really fast. Next to this is the shrimp, well, partly shrimp and the snails tank. We thinned out the guppy grass. We sold a load of the guppy grass. So yeah, we've sold loads of that, which was good. And then in here we have some pregnant shrimp. I don't know if I can find them. These will be our first pregnant shrimp. Can't wait. Lots of guppy grass, yes, lots. Thankfully this guppy grass in this tank doesn't have any snails in it, but this one has a lot of snails. We have an awful lot in here. You can't really see them all, but we've probably got at least 100. I am having to water change on this tank daily because it's tiny and we are going to be doing a bigger tank, but I'm trying to find the pregnant shrimp. Oh, I think that's her there. Oh, she's just gone off. That's her there. I don't know whether you can see the babies underneath it. This is her just right there. So hopefully that's her. Yeah, that is her. Yeah, it is. So they'll be our first babies, assuming she gives us some. So I'm really, really excited about that. So I can never find sponge filters like yours in the UK. Where do you get them from? We get ours from a supplier because we actually sell them on our website. So, but I would check out the stores, or better still, check out eBay. eBay is often a good place for them, so I would say check out eBay and see if you can find any on there. But for us, we get them like say from a supplier because we sell them on our website, so it's a lot easier for us and we've always got a really big constant supply. So yeah, Amazon does have them as well, but I don't know whether in the UK whether Amazon have them or not. So yeah, but I would, yeah, try eBay. I do think that you probably find it good on eBay. All right, I'm going to see if I can figure out this chat as it keeps coming and going. Yeah, Amazon is cheap and easy on Amazon. The thing I found with Amazon though is if you're wanting the smaller ones, like the mini ones for the betta fish tank, they can take a really long time to come because they come from China, but they do have them on there as well. So so yeah. Okay guys, well I think I'm going to wrap it up here. This was just a really quick test to see if this would work. So click on the screen and then you can scroll up again. Okay, thank you very much, that's good. Oh, thank you, White. Yes, come on everybody, show me some love and hit that that like button. That would be great. So, okay, great test and lots of fun. Thank you so much, Susan. All right, we'll have to try and get together and do a girls' live stream. That would be really good, but that's a little beyond my my tech. You'll have to talk me through that because I am no good with it whatsoever. So, I will. You'll have to talk me through that, okay? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me because, like I say, I know it was an impromptu one, so I'm glad this works, and now I can see it works, and we can maybe do it a little bit more often, which is good. I like the fact that I can move around the house, so that is really good. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again. Bye.